Thank you for tuning in to Sports Talk Unlimited. We're on a limited schedule with unlimited knowledge of sports, so we're going to just get into the topics. First, starting off with starting quarterbacks, new starting quarterbacks. We're going to start with Tim Tebow with the Denver Broncos, 1-4 against the 0-5 Miami Dolphins. Your prediction for the game?
Well, I see it as Tim Tebow gets his first start. A little added pressure for this first start will be the fact that they're playing in Miami, the Florida Gators tribute for the national championship team. It's a little bit of added pressure for Tebow there. The Miami Dolphins team coming off of a tough loss to the Jets. Feel like they're going to try to rebound against a subpar quarterback and a subpar team. What are your thoughts?
Dolphins 12th against the run. Willis McGahee, pretty good talent. Noshawn Marino, pretty good talent. Those two working together, I feel, is going to be the most important part for that Denver offense. If they can get that run game generated, Willis McGahee, he's averaging about 100 yards for the last 2 or 3 outings. Noshawn Marino being the change-up back. If they can get some kind of offense generated within those two guys, I feel like Denver has a chance. Also, Miami, 29th against the pass. Get Tim Tebow outside the pocket so he can see downfield a little bit more clearer. If he can use those wide-open passing lanes to get the ball downfield, I think the Denver Broncos will come out with a win, and Tim Tebow will be successful in his first outing this season. We're going to move on to Carson Palmer. Carson Palmer now with the Oakland Raiders. Oakland Raiders being 4-2. They come into a not-so-good team from last year, the Kansas City Chiefs. They're 2-3 this year. Obviously not the year that they expected. What's your predictions for this game?
Well, first, Carson Palmer, I feel is, even though he hasn't been playing, I feel that he says that he's been football in shape. He's been throwing the ball, but he hasn't been throwing to NFL receivers. He does have, not limited talent at receiver, but he doesn't have that one big name receiver that he's always played with, as of Ocho Cinco or Terrell Owens. But I feel he has talent at the wide receiver position. Also, he has a great running game to rely on. A great running game to rely on.
Yes.
Fadden is a problem.
Yes.
He is a problem. And they have going against a subpar team. So I feel that he's going to come away victorious with a win.
I actually feel exactly the way you feel, with just a little bit of twist to it. I feel like this is upset alert. The Kansas City Chiefs, again, they're hungry. They haven't had the season that they wanted. They're 2-3. This will be a good time to win a divisional game and to actually get back into that divisional race between the Oakland Raiders and the San Diego Chargers. The Chiefs, 6th in rushing in the NFL right now. They're averaging about 127 yards per game. They're going against the solid defense of the Oakland Raiders, which is very solid. They're 16th against the run. They're only giving up 113 yards per game. So if you can see that matchup right there, the run game of the Kansas City Chiefs, the run defense of the Oakland Raiders, I feel is going to be an important matchup. If the Chiefs can keep them off the field, Carson Palmer hasn't played a game. It's going to be hard for him to catch a rhythm.
Right.
Matt Castle, he isn't great, but he's not a pushover. If he can catch a little fire, Dwayne Bowe, Stevie Breston, Jackie Battle, guys, fantasy. He played lights out the last time they played. If they can keep the Raiders off the field, I think that the Chiefs have a chance to upset the Oakland Raiders. Okay, we're going to move on. Anything you want to add to that?
Yes, the last game they played, the Kansas City Chiefs, if I'm not mistaken, was against the Colts.
The last game they won?
Yeah, they played.
Okay.
Right, it was against the Colts. The Colts defense, not the same as the Raiders defense.
Right.
Raiders, victory.
Okay.